Hey guys, Reese here. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Now I want to start by saying that this video has been quite the hassle to make. As you can probably tell by looking behind me, I'm not in a studio. I'm actually filming this from a spare room in my duplex on a college campus. And so I would have recorded this video earlier today. However, we had a lovely rave going on next door. And so I put this video off until now around 10 o'clock at night on July 4th. So I want to apologize to all of you, as you can probably hear fireworks in the background. But I'm going to go ahead and push forward on this video and hopefully get some great content out to you guys. So guys, financial minimalism, we hear about it from all of our favorite YouTubers, Stephan probably being the primary, along with Andre Jick. I don't think any of us are new to the concept if you've been watching videos on YouTube related to personal finance. Now, when it comes to Graham, he's probably my favorite financial YouTuber. He's one of the reasons why I started my channel, and I watch his videos pretty religiously. And it's admirable to see the lengths he goes to save a little bit of money and not inflate his lifestyle as his income is skyrocketing. I watched one of his videos just recently where he showed the behind the scenes of his studio set, and he has free hotel towels hung over his lights as light diffusers. It's just pretty hilarious and pretty admirable to see this man making millions of dollars a year pinching pennies like that. And Graham sets an example that I think a lot of us can aspire to when it comes to saving money and not allowing lifestyle inflation as we get promoted throughout our life and as our income goes up. And it's a great place to start building financial habits to build your wealth and get out of debt. And while I must admit I'm not personally very good at the whole financial minimalism thing, I do try to stick to a relatively strict budget and check in on that budget monthly to make sure I'm not overspending. However, I do see one pretty big problem with financial minimalism and the mindset that goes along with it for those of us that are looking to grow beyond the point of just saving and investing for retirement. And that's what I want to discuss today. But before we go ahead and talk about that, I'd love it if you would go ahead and like this video, comment down below as you watch this video, and if you're new to the channel, I'd love to see you back here for future ones, so please go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can be notified for all my upcoming real estate and personal finance related videos. Now, for those of us trying to build and grow a business and achieve much larger levels of wealth than the more common individual saving for retirement, I'm talking the 10 million plus net worth range. Being watchful and concerned with your expenses is definitely super important. And therefore, financial minimalism is a great place for all of us to start and kind of build those base habits when it comes to budgeting, saving, investing. However, the one big problem I see is that it puts an emphasis on minimizing your expenses to such a degree that it takes attention away from growing your revenue or growing your income. Now, as I said earlier, that's okay for many of us. Many of us with a 9-to-5 job that you enjoy and find happiness and fulfillment with, you don't need to focus too much on growing your income, as that comes through working hard and getting promotions in your job, maybe jumping around to different companies. However, it most likely comes from annual raises and promotions. And therefore, a focus on maintaining a financially minimalistic lifestyle is important because it allows you to lower your expenses and only spend money on those items that truly bring you happiness and benefit, and take the rest of that money and invest it, and that's what builds your nest egg in retirement. But for those of us that are starting to make that switch into business, like I just have recently switching full-time into real estate, these same habits you formed by living a financially minimalistic lifestyle can be detrimental when growing a business. The focus on saving as much money as possible really translates to that sole proprietor or that one-man shop style of business. This typical small business owner tends to sacrifice their time in exchange for saving a little money here and there. For example, as a small landlord, you might decide to do a unit turn yourself, do the cleaning and repairs on that property, and that might take you 3 days. Or you could instead pay maybe $500 to have somebody else come in and clean the unit and fix up anything that might have been broken. And on the surface, this might seem like a great way to save $500. However, unfortunately, when you break it down, it's really like you're paying yourself about $20 an hour. And while $20 an hour is definitely nothing to scoff at, as there's many of us making below that, it takes the focus away from higher dollar earning tasks, which for example could be lead generation for converting off-market deals into new properties I can purchase that have substantial value add on them, and therefore could make me a lot more money than that $500. And so with this simple example, you definitely save money short term, there's no doubting that. However, you sacrifice long-term growth because as the business owner, you're trading your time for money, and that time cannot be spent on growing the business anymore. You also have to pay attention to opportunity costs. So for example, on a property I just bought, I'm paying about $15,000 in labor on it. And I expect that renovation will be done in about a month. However, I could have saved that $15,000 definitely and done all the work myself. However, you have to think I don't have all the time in the world to renovate this property, and so therefore this property would probably take me 4 months to renovate. So now you have to weigh both the opportunity cost of the fact that this property isn't rented for 3 additional months at $1,200 market rent, that's $3,600 that I'm losing, as well as the fact that I can't lead generate for new deals during these 3 to 4 months. I can't film YouTube videos, for example, and potentially grow a channel that would make me money long term. I can't do anything else that would generate income and grow my business substantially more than just renovating this one unit. So sure, I saved $12,000 to $15,000 even weighing that opportunity cost, but I'm not focusing on growing my business, and therefore I'm harming myself substantially long term. Now, of course, there is a fine line here. One of my mentors kind of said it perfectly, where he said, you need to first work in your business before you can work on your business. And what he means by that is you first need to give some blood, sweat, and tears and work in your business as an employee, doing the hard work before that business is really generating enough income, or you have enough income to then hire people, and then you can work on your business and work on the strategy and growing that business long term. But like I said, once you have the money, now it's time to stop trying to shave every little expense here and there. Your focus now as the business owner should be on growth, establishing new income streams, growing revenue, and delegating those lower dollar value tasks to others, even though, yes, short term it will cost you money. Now, as we stated earlier, if your goal isn't extreme wealth, that $10 million plus, and you only really want to focus on financial freedom and maybe a little passive income, then establishing a financially minimalistic lifestyle is perfect for you. The lower you can get your expenses and still maintain your happiness, the less money you need to earn passively to cover those expenses. But those of us with the desire to grow larger wealth, this can lead to a mindset of saving too much money at the expense of growth. So guys, as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below as I'm on my journey building my business. I never claim to know anything, but this is one issue that I personally saw with the financially minimalistic lifestyle when transferring over to being a business owner and growing a business. And it's one that I've personally struggled with when it comes to wanting to do the work myself and not delegate to save money. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoy this content and you're new to the channel, please subscribe, please like this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.